Hey Mark, what's happening? It's Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and I like your videos. It's morphin' time.
Hi everyone, it's Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger here, and today I'm bringing you a little Christmas message and announcement for the future of Nerds Through Comics going into 2023. So sit back, listen to me waffle on, and the announcements at the end of this episode will be very, very juicy, so you want to listen to what I've got to say. So first off, as you probably heard at the beginning of the episode before the credits, that was a little shout out that I had from JDF himself, and I do want to just dedicate this episode to him. He was a brilliant ranger. We all thoroughly enjoyed what he did as Tommy, and love him or hate him, you have to definitely respect the man for what he did for the Power Ranger franchise. So what we need to do going forwards is just honor the man's memory and just try our best and do everything we can to honor him and respect his memory. So, looking back though on the podcast, it's been absolutely fantastic, and I think this podcast has definitely grown over the past few months since I started it back in July. And my initial idea was just to read the comics. Obviously we started off with the Star Trek TNG Doctor Who crossover, and I do have a lot more comics planned as well. You have to wait for the announcements at the end for a lot of this. But also I was doing the solo projects as well, and it has evolved quite a lot since my initial idea. We've also had the In Association segment on the podcast, which has involved Ty Tiger and Power Rangers Universe 3072. And it has been brilliant having them on, and it's been brilliant as well playing in their stories as well. Playing in Ty's stories. I'm working on the Power Ranger Universe one, but it's just been brilliant having them on there. It's definitely created more content for me, and that's what I wanted. I mean, my ultimate goal for this would be to release an episode every week. This may not happen, this may not be possible, but you know, we're just going to have to wait to see. But in the meantime, Ty is going to continue posting a couple of his stories on the podcast, including me in them, which is obviously War Against Gotham and Mutants for Hire. And there's going to be a new one starting in the new year as well. But you're going to have to wait to find out what that's about. But let's just say I am part of the main cast in that one, definitely. So, okay, now I think it's time for the announcements. So I have a couple. I'm going to start off with, obviously, next year is not only the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, but it is also the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. Now on my TikTok, I will be doing a load of Power Ranger and Doctor Who content, which I'm hoping to start in the new year. So look out for that on my TikTok. But here on Nerds Through Comics, I'm going to be doing a feature-length episode for both the anniversaries. So there will be a feature-length episode for the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers and a feature-length episode for Doctor Who's 60th anniversary, both to be released on their anniversary dates. And I bet you're sitting there thinking to yourself, come on Mark, tell us what the comics are going to be. Okay, I will. So the Power Rangers 30th anniversary comic will be Power Rangers Soul of the Dragon. That's right, the Old Man Tommy comic book. And by the way, I actually chose this one before he passed away. However, it will be the Old Man Tommy Soul of the Dragon comic book, and it will be a feature-length one, so you won't have to wait for each part to come out. It will drop on August the 28th, 2023. As for the Doctor Who anniversary one, it's probably not as special, but it is a decent multi-Doctor episode, and I'm hopefully going to have many of the partners and friends of Zero to Hero, as well as the voice actors that are actually on Nerds Through Comics, which is pretty much the same thing when you come to think of it. But it's going to be the comic book episode called Doctor Who The Forgotten. This is a 10th Doctor adventure that also has all of his regenerations up to 9. Unfortunately, not including the War Doctor, but this was pre-War Doctor times. So you're going to have a different voice actor for each of the 1 to 9 Doctors. Of course, I will be playing the 10th Doctor. I think you all saw that coming. But there you go. That is the first announcement. So yeah, 30th anniversary Power Rangers will be Soul of the Dragon, and 60th anniversary of Doctor Who will be Doctor Who The Forgotten. Like I say, they will be feature-length episodes. So, carrying on though, my next 2 announcements are both Power Ranger related. So the first one, starting in the new year, and hopefully, if I can plan this correctly, we'll be starting off what I'm going to call Season 2 of Nerds Through Comics. And this will be the Boom Comics Power Ranger series. So I have decided to start doing the Power Ranger comics. And unlike all the other comics that we've done so far, they are going to be a separate segment to Nerds Through Comics. And hopefully they're going to be a reasonably regular basis. I'm not too sure how regular at the moment, but they will be outside of the usual listing. So you'll have the group comics, which at the moment is the Star Trek Doctor Who crossover. If you've been following my TikToks, the next one after that is the Power Rangers Turtle crossover. You'll also have my solo comics that I'll be doing, and I've got a few of those in plan as well. I've got a Vader one, and I'm thinking of doing the Marvel tie-in comics for the MCU, but that will just have to see how I go with that. And alongside that, obviously, you will have the in associations, and now, starting in the new year, the Boom Comics Power Rangers ones. And I've got quite a cast lined up for that. I've got all the usual suspects: Ty, A-Crown, Cosplay Dude. I've even wrangled Jim and Billy to play their alter egos, Bulk and Skull. But also, look out for who I have chosen to play Rita Repulsa. And you get more information on that in the new year, so just stay tuned. So now for the final announcement. And yes, this is the last announcement, but this is moving forward. So for those that haven't been following Cosplay Dude's stories, and they're not following either Ty Tiger's Future Foundation stories, you have probably noticed that the Red Cornish Ranger has popped up in Cosplay Dude's stories. He has joined forces with the Ultra Rangers and the Cyberforce Rangers, and he is going forward also going to be joining the Future Foundation Power Rangers as well in Ty's stories. But this is not the end of it. There is going to be a much bigger story coming out of this. Now, I am happy and proud to announce that with Cosplay Dude 637 and Ty Tiger, we have collaborated to create our own Power Ranger universe. In 2023, we will be doing Power Rangers Global. Now this storyline, this universe will involve a very unique take on the Power Rangers themselves, being led obviously by the Red Cornish Ranger. The more information will be coming out over the following months, and I will keep you up to date on my TikTok and even here. But this will be the home for Power Rangers Global. Also, Ty Tiger's YouTube channel will also be the home of Power Rangers Global. But if you want it in podcast form, this is the podcast you need to come to. And it is going to be brilliant. We've got me, Cosplay Dude, and Ty, and many others playing several roles in this. And it is going to be just a continuation of the story that started off in Universe 19, which is Cosplay Dude's Power Rangers universe. Also, alongside that, I'm going to be producing my own prequel series to all these events. So look out in the new year for also Power Rangers Royal Britannia, which will be a short prequel series to the events that have happened in Cosplay's podcast, and that's going to happen in Ty Tiger's Tiger Tales of Future Foundation. So I hope that's got you guys properly excited, and I hope you're going to continue to listen to this podcast and enjoy all what we are trying to do. So just to summarize a little bit, I'm going to be continuing with the group work, which is currently the Star Trek Doctor Who crossover, and then it will be the Power Rangers Ninja Turtles crossover. You'll also have several solo stories. You'll have the in associations with both Ty Tiger, which will be Mutants for Hire, War Against Gotham, and like I say, another one that is going to be coming out in the new year. You'll also have Power Rangers Universe 3072, which is going to continue with his episodes as well. They are both on YouTube, so go check them out as well. We will also be getting the Boom Comics Power Rangers and the two originals storylines of Power Rangers Global and Power Rangers Royal Britannia. So this is all to come in the new year, along with the anniversary episodes as well. I'm going to pack this podcast as full as I possibly can. So seriously, stay tuned, stay safe, and Merry Christmas to you all, and have a brilliant new year, and we will see you in 2023 with brand new content. Stay tuned for more.